Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. This time I remember to check it's recording. So this morning I am doing a look of the day from Instagram, and it is going to be from Melissa Piteri, and this is the look that I want to do today. Let's see if I can pull this up for you. So does it zoom? No, it doesn't. But this is the look that we're going for. And she has a lot of really cool stuff, so be sure to check out her Instagram page. I don't know if she has any videos or anything. I literally just found her on Pinterest, so go check her out, and I will tag her in the description box below as well. So this morning I just cleaned my face really quick, and then I sprayed it with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 primer water. So it's prep, set, and refresh, and I just like doing that because I feel like it kind of moisturizes a little bit, you know, kind of sets the skin. Now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. poreless primer all over my face. Doop. And I'm pretty excited because I have band practice today, and I've been working on this song that was really inspired by a friend of mine, my twin, who had suggested that I try something. It was a letter to myself about how I forgive myself. And I know that kind of sounds weird to some people, but in our lives we hold on to so much baggage we don't even realize it. And a lot of that is stuff that we're just carrying over that we have not let go because we haven't let ourselves forgive ourselves for the silly mistakes that we've made. And it was something that really helped me, and it turned into a song. And I'm very excited because we're going to be working on that today, and I think it sounds really good. I'm so happy about it. So my dad and a friend Jim, we're all in a band together, and Jim is really awesome with his guitar playing and laying out songs, and Dad's the same way. He writes out music, lyrics. Basically, I'll write out poems and go like, Dad, what can we do with this? And he turns it into a song, and then Jim will play, and then like me and my dad will sit there and kind of like sing out different melodies that we hear, and it's a lot of fun, guys. You have no idea. And I love getting to spend time with my dad, so that's something that I really enjoy. So I'm excited about that today. I am going to do my eyes and eyebrows with this Rimmel London Stay Matte Soft Matte Concealer, and this is in the shade Porcelain. And I'm wondering if I need to set my primer with my Bella Pierre HD finishing powder. I don't remember if I did that last time, but I think I did. So I'm going to do that because I'm just a little concerned that the concealer mixing with the greasy feeling of the primer might make it kind of like, I don't know, slide around or just not stay very well. So I'm going to set this first. And if you guys know how to do this and you're like, oh, that's not really necessary, hey, let me know. Oh, that looks weird. I'm just doing what I try and what works. And sometimes it doesn't always work. So, you know, the things that I try don't always work. This seems to work so far, so that's why I keep doing it. I'm not going to keep doing something that doesn't work. So. I always hold my breath when I do that because I don't want to breathe this stuff in. Oh my god, it's like all over my nose. There we go. Set that aside because I will need it again. But here we go. So I'm going to use this to do my eyebrows. I want to brush them up first. Whoop, 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 whoop. And I know it, well, I think I told you guys, but I'm not sure. I have made a logo for my channel, and as soon as I figure out how to copyright that sucker, I'm gonna start using it. And I'm gonna ask my dad because he was looking into that for the songs that we're writing. So I did look it up online, and I tried filling out a form, but it was a little bit weird, so I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. But I am excited about the things that are coming up. And honestly, I'm excited about the things that are going on now. I mean, it's easy to say like, oh, you know, tomorrow will be better, but what about today? Today's a good day. I woke up in an awesome place with a husband who loves me and makes me coffee every morning and usually makes me breakfast, but we were both really lazy yesterday and did not want to go to the store, and I was like, maybe we should order, but then we were like, nah, we'll go to Walmart later, and we never did. So we didn't have breakfast this morning, but that's okay. We just spent the whole weekend playing Ark together, and it was a lot of fun. And I love that I get to spend time with my husband like that. Because not everybody does, you know? Okay, so the brush I want to use to kind of buff this out, I'm always on the fence about what kind of brush to use for this. Oh, you know what? I'm not using a brush. I'm gonna use this thingy. This is like one of those sponges that I had gotten from Wish. And hopefully it won't kill me. It does smell slightly skunky in a weird way. I don't know. Working in the profession that I'm in, it smells very familiar. Maybe that's from whoever was packaging it. I don't know. Okay, this seems to work pretty well, actually. Better than the brushes I've used. And I feel like it doesn't interfere with the part that I didn't put product on, you know, the part of my eyebrow hairs themselves. Whereas sometimes I feel like the brushes go over the eyebrow hairs, and then I'm like, Oh, and I also am going to put this, I forgot about this, I'm going to put it all over my eyes as a base for eyeshadow, because I tried that before this weekend and it worked out really well. And I'm going to put it under my eyes also. Alright, we're done. Don't my eyes look so bright? It's like I'm wide awake. 12 cups of coffee. And man, look how fast that was. Jeez. I can't do that with a brush. I get why people like these. Okay, it makes sense now. I guess because I hadn't been using concealer or foundation all over my face. To me, I didn't feel like I wanted to really try it because I was like, well, what am I going to use it on? I mean, I've seen some people use it for powders, but I like my brushes for my powders, and I feel like they've been working so far, so, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this seems to be working really well, and I'm excited about it. Alright, let's finish that up. The only thing I don't like is how it makes my hands smell a little weird. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Very bright. Alright, we'll put you away. Now we'll set it again. One final time. What's baking, guys? Like, is that what this is when you put finishing powder and you set your makeup? I've seen people who take powder like this and they pop, 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 pop with their sponges and just leave it there while they do everything else, and then they wipe it away. What's that about? Can somebody tell me, please? Because I'm curious. My eyes look so white right now. Oh my gosh. Alright. Now I'm going to take my Au Naturel palette from Wet n Wild, my Harry Potter wand brush, and go into the number 9 shade, since they don't have names, and line the brows. But okay, so what is baking and how is it different than what I do, where I just brush on some translucent powder and immediately brush it away? I feel like that sort of works as an absorbent type thing, like when you put cat litter on oil in your driveway. But what's baking do? Somebody tell me, please. Cause I don't know, and I'm curious like a cat. Okay. Oh, and can I just clarify for some of y'all, my channel name, Purring Siren, is because I love cats and I love to sing. So siren as in like the mermaid sirens that would lure sailors to their death. Not like wee wee. Because a lot of people are confused about that, and my logo will clear it up, hopefully. But anyways, like a siren, you know? Okay. And now I'm just gonna brush these up a little bit. And my goofy singing, by the way, is by no means how I actually sing. Maybe one day I will actually sing for you guys. Whoop. Whoop. Hold on, there's a hole in the eyebrow hairs. There we go. Alright, So that's the eyebrows done. Sorry, that was probably really loud. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do my all over face first, and then we'll go into the eyes. So, 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, so we're done with the face. Now, the eyeballs. You guys are ready for this? I also put on my Nomad illuminating powder in that Nyang Moonlight, because I did notice on the makeup look that she had a sort of purplish blue highlight on her cheek. So we did that as well. So no Ofra today. All right. First thing I'm going to do is get my Tetris and Ipsy Black Party palette and go into back to back with my Fair 35E tapered blending brush. I'm going to cover my eyeballs in it as a base. It's like a neutral color, matches my skin tone. We probably don't need to do this because I've put the Stay Matte concealer on and put the Bella Pierre HD finishing powder over top of that in translucent. But old habits die hard. So we're doing it. Okay. Okay. There we go. And we're set. Let me get some coffee. And knock everyone off the shelf. Whoop. Ah, what a beautiful day. Look outside. It's, well, you probably can't see anything. I don't know. It's probably too bright, but... Alright, let's go back in the room. The room. I put you back on the shelf. There you go. You stay, okay? Okay. Now, I put my coffee over here because I always get little particles in it and it's not good to drink makeup, I think. Yeah? No? Okay. Oh. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna set this before I do my eyes because I don't know, you guys ever watch the doll repaint videos? And there's one that I really like, Pompadour. Anyways, she is awesome and I love her. And yeah, when she's repainting her doll heads, she does a layer of stuff, sets it with Mr. Super Clear, and then she does another layer. And I was thinking maybe that's something I should try. So we're going to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Fix and Go setting 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. And we're going to do this, dry it, and then do the eyeshadow and see if that helps any. Oh my gosh, I always hit myself in the face with this fan because I can't see, and apparently I don't know how long the fan is. So there we go. Poor cheek. So we'll set that up there and then we'll get started on the eyeshadow. And I think for this one I'm actually gonna use I was thinking about using James, but let's take a look at Take Me Back to Brazil. So I think it's going to be Take Me Back to Brazil. And the reason for that is, one, this is more portable than James Charles palette. So if I make any kind of errors throughout the day and rub my eye, I can take this with me more easily than I can with the James Charles palette. And also, excuse me, I'm still having issues with James Charles palette, like skipping on my eyes, and I don't know what that's all about. But it did it to my friend the other day, my twin Tina. I don't know if you guys saw the post on my Instagram where I did her makeup the same as mine during our lunch break. But it kind of did the skippy thing on her too, so I don't know. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I am going to take this 65E large shading brush, and I'm going to go in. The shades I'm going to use are likely to be this white shade here. I might use some of this like blue teal sort of shade here, maybe, maybe not. And then it looks like she's got some yellows, some like green, some of this green maybe, some teal, so like these colors here. And then the purple. There's some nice purples here, this reddish color, this orangish color, and some pink. So, all of the colors. Let's be honest. Yeah. They don't have any names, or I would tell you, and maybe I'm just gonna make up my own names. I will like take this little screen and put little labels over the colors and name them like Hannah Banana. And like Pink Paradise. Stuff like that. Okay. So again, taking the 65E large shading brush, and I'm going into that white highlight type shade. And I'm gonna put it right here on the brow bone, because it looks like she's got a little bit of shimmer, but nothing too crazy. So we'll use that. Ooh, fall out. There we go. You know, I think I'm gonna do some research and see if anybody else is having the issues with the James Charles palette that I am, or Morphe palettes for that matter. I'm a little curious about that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take my number 3 mini tapered blending brush and a tissue. I'm gonna sweep this off real quick. It's got some reds in there. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, now, which yellow? I think I'm going to go into this pretty bright yellow at first, just in the corner here. And it doesn't look like it carries down. That is sort of like the orange colors territory down there. So we'll just stick to the inner corner and try not to take over anybody's territory. And this goes pretty high up, like she goes all up in there. So we'll just start with this. There we go. All right. Next is sort of like a green color that goes up to that. So there's like this lime sort of green transition color. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of that down up here, and then we'll go into a brighter green after that. All right, so then I'm gonna go in with my number 6 short shading brush, because this is a little bit more of a smaller space that this green color is in. I have a lot of pink and purple on here from my looks last time. So I'm going to take this brighter green and just put it right in here, like so. And a lot of this green, I believe, will get covered up, but that's okay. There we go. Now it looks like she goes into the teal colors, so let me just sweep some of this fallout and leftover color off. And sort of like a blue, but also a teal, so I'm gonna go into like this shade here and put this on the lid. And it kind of like almost comes all the way into the crease over here. Not quite all the way, but. And she also has a pretty big eyeliner. It almost covers her entire lid, so this is also going up above the crease so that you can still see that color. And then it comes down. And I'm gonna take the shimmery blue type shade and put this towards the end of that color, because it does sort of go out into this shimmery blue looking color. And I don't know if she actually used this palette or not, but these colors seem to work really well to match what she did, so that's why I'm using them. We'll do the same for the other side. My cats are playing with the curtains. Little turds. It's probably Duchess. She's a holy terror. I can't see who it is. They've closed the curtain on me. Rude. Okay, now I need my fan brush. Look at all this fallout. That is why, my friends, I use a fan brush. It's very light and delicate, so it can brush away all that color without ruining your face makeup. Okay, so I think that looks fairly decent there. I just want to take some of that blue-green highlight type looking shade and put this at the end, because this is kind of toned down over here. So we'll do that just to kind of relieve some of that super intense color. And I'm also going to take, not that one. I'm gonna take my Farrah, whatever this was called, I can't remember now because it's been a while since I've used it. And this color doesn't seem to stay very well. I will say that. It's unfortunate. You sort of like keep piling it back on. There we go. There we go. I think that looks so pretty right now. Yes, green and yellow. Okay, so now we move to the bottom part, And that looks like we sweep off all the powder from this number 3 mini tapered blending brush, and we go into this orange color. Tap, tap, tap. Follow. Okay. Look, I just tapped that and almost all that came off. Ooh, frustrating. Okay, now we go in here and put down the orange color. And there's not too much of this orange, so it doesn't have to be crazy. In fact, what I have is too much, so I'm gonna have to take this Q-tip here and sweep away some of that. Honestly, it's just like teeny bit. And then I'm gonna take my 205 Fly Wings brush and I'm gonna go into that bright reddish brick color and go underneath the lower lashes. Like so. Look, we got green under here. No, green, you don't belong here. My brain is so weird. Like, I literally just thought of the origin of the word gringo because I was thinking the green needs to go. And actually, ooh! And I think this is, okay, I'm really bad with history, but I do remember like little bits and pieces of facts. So I think it was Mexican-American War, but I recall being told the word gringo comes from, I believe the Americans were wearing green raincoats and the opposition was saying in Spanish for them to leave, and they were saying green go, and that is where gringo came from. And that's where my head went when I thought this green needs to go. I am very random, this I know. Alright, so then it transitions into like a fuchsia pink, so we will get this fuchsia purpley pink. Oh gosh, so bright, so pretty. Go right under here. I love how it has these flecks of purple in it, and you guys, I'm fairly certain will not be able to see this on the camera. I can try to zoom that in for you, and I will in just a moment, but a lot of times cameras just do not do the actual looks justice. I will say that. And I'm sure that's true for a lot of people who do this. I'm sure that if you are thinking like, wow, that look is amazing, it's probably way better in person. Now I'm just taking this purple color and she kind of wings it out here. So that's why we're doing that. Clear that fallout. I have to resist the urge to just wipe away, because I know if I do that with the fallout that it will just smear everywhere. And I don't want this to be like thick looking. It's not super thick. It's kind of sharpness. Okay, there we go. So, ring light. I'm gonna use some ring light. After I just talked all that trash about James. Didn't really talk trash, I'm just being real. Okay, so I'm gonna take some ring light with this other fair brush that I can't remember what it's called now. And I'm going to put it up here because ring light is so much brighter than that light color that's in Take Me Back to Brazil. And I want a nice shine right there. Why? Because I say so. Alright, so there's that. You can go right here. Whatever. We'll just keep you there for now. Alright, so now I'm going to take this Ico eyeliner. Ico London Black Magic Liquid Liner and Wide Lash. And I'm going to do this wing that she has. It's a very dramatic wing. And then I shall return. Boom! Okay, so that is the black eyeliner done. Now I'm going to take this new liner that I got from Rimmel London. It is called Wonder Swipe 2-in-1 Liner to Shadow, and it's in the shade Instafamous. And she does the gold from the corner all the way to about the end and starts to kind of taper it off. So we're gonna do that. Be right back. All right, now I'm gonna do mascara and then lashes. So for mascara, I have Pixie by Petra Lash Lift 188. And I'll do this and be right back. So mascara's on, and for the lashes, I'm gonna go with my Kiss Pompadour lashes that I used on my last look. I really liked these. I want it to be kind of full, but I think that the flirty lashes are maybe a little too full and could distract from the look that we've done here. Okay, so that is today's look of the day all done, and I finished off with my e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Blushing Rose. So last thing is to whoa, lost my cat. Finish off with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Fix and Go setting spray. This stuff smells weird. That's all I'm gonna say. And I breathed in too soon, and I kind of breathed in some of it, and it tastes gross. Feels like I have hairspray on my face, but I'll tell you what, it makes my makeup stay. So I like it. I'm gonna do one more time. Especially around the eyes. This time I didn't hit myself in the face. That's a plus. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this pin is from Pinterest, and it comes from Melissa Piteri, if I'm saying that right. I'll link her below. I hope that you guys have a fantastic start of your week. And always remember that no matter who you are or where you are loved and you are enough.